Hey gang, still here. So we are going to paint this 50 Chevy here. We're going to do the roof in lace. I've already done the sealer on it. Then I'm going to lay down a couple coats of white, and then we're going to lay out the pinstripe to outline the panels of where the lace is going to go. So stay along or follow along and see how we do this. This is the way I do it. There's more than one way to do this, obviously. More than one way to skin the cat. This is the way I've done it. Like it or not, this is the way it is. So, anywho, let me get the white on there and we'll go from there. Coat one. Coat number two. All right, so I laid almost exactly enough for 2 coats, which is plenty. It's covered good enough. A little extra, spray it all out, make sure the edges are all good, and there it is, all gone. So now we're gonna let this dry for probably an hour or so. Come back, start laying out the stripes. Hey gang, so let's go over where we are so far. So we already sealed it. We painted a couple coats of white on it, and then I laid out the speed flames or scallops, whatever you want to call it. This area here is going to be the same color as the bottom of the car. It's kind of a sky blue metallic. And here is going to be the lace, rose lace, and then it's going to fade in on the edges. Okay, so I wanted to lay a border across the front here to make it even all the way across. So what I do is I use this green masking tape, this little 1/8" stuff. And then we also found the center of the roof all the way down the middle of it, so you can measure off of that for both sides to locate where you're going to have your lines are. If you don't want to do scallops, you want to do panels, whatever you're going to do, you still kind of have to find the middle of everything you work from, because you don't want to hang off to one side and not have it even, and this looks terrible. At the end of the day, you can only look at one side at a time unless you have a real fat head. So I just try to get as even as possible. Came out pretty good. That's what the back looks like. I'm still thinking about maybe going across the back of around the window, making a border on the window. I don't know. What we doing? I think I am gonna probably do that. And then what else? So if you also along here, I lay out in my thing here, so my green masking tape to give me an idea of where the board is gonna follow. And then when I pull off of here, I know to come back to, I have something to aim for when I come back to the next line. What else? Across the middle, I use the green masking tape to give myself a point to aim to on both sides. And then, what else? That's probably about it for now. Alrighty then. We've got this thing masked off. Check it out. What do you think? That. We're getting ready to, I'm gonna do the color over top of the scallops. And the blue, and then I'm gonna mask that off. I was gonna do it in reverse because lay out the lace first and then do the blue, but if I do the blue first, then I can back mask that and then shadow the scallops easier and have to mask things twice. So I'm gonna do it this way. I'm gonna do the blue and then mask off the blue, and then I'm going to do the lace. So here we go. We got this roof masked off, finally. Masking takes forever. Of course, we had to wait for it to dry for a little bit. There it is. Let me flip it around, get a better view. So, like I said, I decided to do the blue on the scallops first so that I can lay out the, and I was gonna paint it white, but I decided to go ahead and do it in silver because then I can spray some blue candy over it and it'll pop real nice that way. So yeah, there it is, all masked off. I'm gonna spray a silver on right now, and then we are going to let it dry for about half an hour or so, and then start laying out the lace. Okay, there we go. All right, so quick tip. So say you want to do it yourself. I'm just trying to give you guys as much knowledge as possible. When you're masking it off, you do it two different ways. You can use little strip pieces to go around a corner, or you can lay a piece and then razor blade it out. The problem with razor blading sometimes is you'll go through your fine line and it'll leave a little dark or silver, whatever mark will bleed through the fine line. So I do it both ways. Depends on how big an area it is. I prefer to razor blade it, but get lazy sometimes, start just pulling off tape and doing it that way. When you're doing this, you have to go around walk around with your finger and go up and down all the way around and make sure that you didn't have any over edges. I had one right here, I had to cut back. I had a couple little blowouts here and there because now's the time to catch it. This is where rubber meets the road. You won't have, see how close that is right there? You don't watch that. Fix that. But you don't want any problems now, okay? Because later on, they're a pain in the ass to come back and fix later on. How's that one? Pretty close, we think it'll be okay. Gotta go around finger. See right there? There's one right there. Anyway, I'm gonna go around and check it, and I'm gonna lay out the silver. Anyway, bye now. So there's the lace, all clamped down, ready to go. We had a little mishap. Just a little short. So we're gonna have to do it in two stages. I gotta do the top part and then let that dry and pull it off and do the bottom section down through here. So mask it off for now. No big deal. Shuck and jive when you have to. So you can see it's all pulled down tight. I bought these magnets at Harbor Freight. If you ever tried taping lace, it doesn't tape for shit. So we clamped it, magnets, everything I had to get this thing to hold down. Stick pins. So anyway, so I'm gonna lay down the blue and let it dry a little bit and pull the lace off and do the back sections and then pull it off and then unmask everything. Or I got dust in the edges and then clear it. So here we go. It's all sprayed out. I think I laid out pretty good. I'm not happy with this lace though. Across the top it has little bumps in it. I hope it doesn't make a problem. Got a feeling it's gonna be a problem. As long as it's consistent, it's not that big a deal, but I couldn't get the lay down tight. So, anyhow, so I need to let it dry for probably 20 minutes or so, and then we're gonna pull it off. You see how it's like ribs in it? No matter what I do, I could not get that out. So anyway, I'm gonna dust it with some candy and then edge it. So there's so much going on, I don't think I'm gonna notice it, but we'll see. Anyway, I'm not real happy with that lace. Anyway, we'll see how it comes out. Bye now. Go up and over, okay? Ready? Pick up, up. Bada boom, bada bang. Lamb, huh? All right, there it is. Yeah, pretty decent. I'm kind of happy with it, actually. I'm gonna mix up some blue candy with some blue Meta Jewels, the House of Color stuff I use. Gives a little pop. Spray over top of it, and then I'm going to, actually I'm gonna dust the edges first. I'll go around the edges and fade along the scallops, and then I'll come back and do the candy. So anyway, here we go. All right, so the roof's all color sanded. So I put 3 coats of clear over it. The first coat, I always do a piss coat to hold down the metallic or pearl. On solid colors, I don't do it so much, but on metallics, I always put like a piss coat down just to hold it in place. I let it lock up about half an hour, and then I come back and hose it. So it's got actually 3.5 coats of clear over it. And when I put clear on, I put it on like it's getting ready to flow off it. I hose the shit out of it. So anyway, you can see now it's all sanded, it's all dull. That's 600 grit. Now we're gonna paint the car the same blue as this here. And then I'm gonna mask off the roof, paint the blue on the rest of the car, and then clear all the get together. So we've come out pretty sweet, I think. Anyway, that's where we're at. All right, there it is. Second coat of clear, it's all laid out. You can see the blue nose jewels, house of color in there. It's all laid out. People coming here, interrupting my shit. So now I gotta let it sit for about 2 days or so, maybe a little more. Do a quick color sand on it. Car's all done. Of course, it's all painted the light blue color. So got color sand buff, reassemble, and deliver to the customer.